The moment the trap door slammed shut, Ada and Kemi felt trapped like mice in a cage. The faint light from their flashlight barely lit the room, and the footsteps above sent their hearts racing. Who could it be? Kemi whispered, her voice trembling. Shh! Ada whispered back, gripping the book tightly. Don't make a sound. The girls crouched behind the altar, holding their breaths as the footsteps grew louder. The trapdoor creaked open, and the faint glow of a lantern spilled into the room. A figure descended the stairs slowly. It was the principal. Her shadow stretched across the room as she stepped down. Her face, usually calm and composed, now bore a sinister look. Her eyes scanned the room before landing on the altar. Come out, she said, her voice cold and commanding. I know you're here. Ada clutched Kemi's hand tightly. They didn't move. The principal walked further into the room, a lantern casting airy shadows on the walls. You don't know what you've gotten yourself into, she said, a tone sharper now. This is not just a school. This is an empire. Do you think two foolish girls can bring it down? Kemi couldn't hold back her fear anymore. She whimpered softly, and the principal's head snapped toward their hidden spot. There you are, she said, her lips curling into a wicked smile. Before the principal could reach them, Ada grabbed a rock from the ground and threw it at the lantern. The light shattered, plunging the room into darkness. Run! Ada screamed, pulling Kemi to her feet. The girls darted towards the stairs, but the principal was faster. She grabbed Ada by the arm, a grip like iron. You're not leaving, she hissed. Ada struggled, her flashlight dropping to the floor. Kemi, fueled by adrenaline, picked up the flashlight and swung it at the principal's head. The blow wasn't strong, but it was enough to make her let go. Go, 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 Kemi yelled, pulling Ada up the stairs. The girls burst out of the trapdoor and slammed it shut behind them. They didn't stop running until they were back in their dormitory, panting and trembling. We can't stay here, Kemi said, her voice shaking. She knows we found out. Ada nodded. But we have the book, we have proof. We just need to get it to someone who can help. That night, the dormitory felt different. The air was colder, and a strange tension hung over the room. Ada and Kemi lay in their bunks, clutching the book and whispering about their next move. But as the clock struck midnight, the sound of click-click echoed through the hallways. Ada froze. Do you hear that? Kemi nodded, her face pale, she whispered. Until it stopped just outside their door. The girls held their breaths as the door knob turned slowly. The door creaked open, and in the faint moonlight, they saw her. Angela Martins, the ghost in the red heels, stood in the doorway. Her eyes glowed softly, and her face was a mask of sorrow and anger. They know, she said, her voice hollow. They are coming for you, but I will protect you. Before Ada could respond, the ghost disappeared, leaving behind the faint smell of flowers and something burning. The next morning, Ada and Kemi knew they had to act fast. They decided to sneak out during lunch and head to the police station. But as they walked to the dining hall, they noticed something strange. The other students were whispering and pointing at them. They are saying the principal is looking for us, Kemi said, her voice trembling. Just then, two teachers approached them. The principal wants to see you, one of them said sternly. Ada and Kemi exchanged a terrified glance. We are in trouble, Kemi whispered. The girls were led to the principal's office, and where the woman sat behind her desk, her face calm, but her eyes cold. Do you know why you're here? She asked. Ada swallowed hard. No, ma, she lied. The principal leaned forward. You were seen near the storage building last night. Care to explain? We were just exploring, Kemi stammered. The principal smile didn't reach her eyes. I don't believe you, she said. You found something, didn't you? Ada opened her mouth to deny it. But before she could speak, the room grew icy cold. The faint click-click of the heels echoed through the office. The principal's face turned pale. No, not here, she whispered. Suddenly, the ghost of Angela Martins appeared behind the principal. Her red heels gleamed, her eyes burning with anger. You will not harm them, she said, her voice echoing like thunder. The principal screamed as the ghost's hands reached for her. Papers flew off the desk, and the windows shattered as the room filled with deafening roar. Run! Angela shouted to the girls. Ada and Kemi didn't need to be told twice. They bolted out of the office, and their hearts pounding. Outside the school was in chaos. Students and teachers were running in every direction, and the air was thick with tension. We have to get to the police, Ada said, clutching the book tightly. The girls ran out of the school gates and didn't stop until they reached the nearest police station, breathless. They handed over the book and explained everything they had discovered. At first, the officers were skeptical, but the evidence was undeniable. A team was sent to the school to investigate, and what they found confirmed Ada and Kemi's story. The basement, the symbols, the altar, it was all real. The remaining staff members involved in the rituals were arrested, and the school was shut down permanently. Though the school was closed, the story of Angela Martins and her daughter Nina continued to haunt the city. Some say Angela's ghost still roams the ruins of the school, her red heels clicking softly as she watches over the innocent. For Ada and Kemi, the experience changed their lives forever. They became symbols of courage and justice, inspiring others to speak out against evil. And late at night, when the world is quiet, Ada sometimes hears the faint click of heels in the distance, a reminder of the mother who fought to protect her child, even in death. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed this wonderful story. This is the end of the Haunting Red Hills. And guys, do not forget to turn on the notification bell and subscribe button to be notified whenever we post. Thank you.